John, a seasoned woodsman, had been tracking a buck for hours, his mind lost in the quiet rhythm of the hunt. Suddenly, a whimper, sharp and desperate, broke the stillness. He froze, his instincts taking over. He crept towards the sound, his heart pounding in his chest. A horrifying sight met his gaze. A timber wolf, its coat matted with dirt and blood, was caught in a cruel metal trap. Fear and exhaustion etched themselves onto its gaunt face. John saw the telltale signs of a nursing mother, swollen nipples, a desperate protectiveness in its amber eyes. He knew he had to help. The wolf snarled, fear and pain twisting its muzzle, but John held his ground, speaking softly, offering reassurance. With practiced hands, he carefully disarmed the trap, the metal snapping open with a satisfying clang. As he gently lifted the wolf, its body trembled, exhausted. John carried it back to his cabin, the wolf's weight strangely comforting against his chest. He cleaned its wounds, murmuring soothing words, his gaze meeting the wolf's weary, grateful eyes. The mother wolf's fate was clear, her cubs. John knew he had to find them. His survival instincts, honed over years in the wilderness, kicked in. He followed the faint scent of musk and wolf fur, his heart sinking with every passing hour. The den, when he finally found it, was a small cave hidden under the gnarled roots of an ancient oak. It was a scene of desolation. The den was empty, littered with discarded bones and fur, evidence of a desperate struggle. John knew he had to find the cubs. He gathered a burlap sack and ventured back into the forest, following a barely discernible trail of tiny paw prints. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he found them. 3 tiny wolf pups, whimpering in fear, huddled in a shallow burrow under a fallen log. John gently coaxed them into the sack, his heart heavy with their vulnerability. He returned to the mother wolf, who sat by the cabin door, a silent but watchful presence. He carefully freed the pups from the sack, a silent prayer escaping his lips. 3 tiny bundles of fluff, shivering with fear, emerged. But one remained, its head peeking out from the sack, refusing to leave its safe haven. John reached in, gently coaxing the pup, but it clung to the fabric, a tiny, terrified claw gripping John's finger. John pulled the pup out, his heart plummeting. The sack was empty. Where were the other 2? The fear he had been suppressing finally broke through. He cautiously approached the cave, and as he peered inside, a horrifying truth dawned on him. The cave was bare. No fur, no bones, just the cold, damp earth. He had found only 1 pup, not 3. He returned to the mother wolf, holding the lone pup, a single tear escaping his eye. He could only imagine the heart-wrenching desperation that had led the mother wolf to leave her cubs behind. As he approached, the wolf's eyes met his, and a flicker of something akin to understanding, perhaps even gratitude, crossed its face. It was then that the she-wolf smiled, not a playful grin, but a tired, knowing smile. It was a smile of a mother who had lost her children, a mother who had found hope. John, with a heavy heart, understood.